Hi everyone, my name is Julie and I am a PA Pre-K Accounts teacher here at St. Clair Elementary for Child Development, and I thought what better way to incorporate some technology into my presentation than doing a video. So I thought I would show you guys around my classroom. Before I show you how I incorporated STEM into my classroom, I thought I would give you a little background information. I actually was a Head Start teacher at the beginning of STEM this year, but then my program, Child Development, got additional funding. So now I'm actually a new Pre-K Accounts teacher with brand new students at the beginning of the school year in January, brand new materials. So what I'm working with and what I started out with for STEM was actually very minimal in a sense. So what you see is additional things we have added throughout since the beginning of January, so it's a work in progress basically, but I think STEM has helped me immensely in creating a new science, math, and block area. This is my current science center. We have many different materials, a lot of them based off of Eckers. We are currently talking about butterflies. We have our butterfly life cycle and many different bugs, as well as some live worms crawling around, and then a few science tools that we could use. In addition, we also have some butterflies, actually right now chrysalis. Here are the chrysalis we have. They are still in their little cocoons, taped up there, not following directions, but it does its job. And unlike what was shown to us in the science section of the STEM presentation, I haven't really used too much vocabulary like I wanted to. We talked about, especially with this, the chrysalis, that was a big vocabulary word, but next year I would like to work more on that and have more vocabulary words displayed like was talked about during the presentation. This is my listening area, and we do have our CD player and our books on CD, as well as ElitePad letter pad that our students could review letters with. But my thing that I added to incorporate more technology was our iPad, and our favorite app that we use is abcmouse.com letter videos. And I like it because, first of all, I could time the students on the iPad so they're not spending an entire afternoon on it. And then they could also review any letters. Our letter of the week they could review, different letters, letters in their names, and each video is very short. We actually looked at this during the technology section of STEM, and a quick little review like letter B. It has a little song, maybe 2-3 minutes long, that students have a lot of fun with and could learn about the letter and the letter sounds. The biggest way I incorporated engineering was using blueprints in my block area. And currently we are talking about pets. So the blueprints or pictures I have are pictures of cat and dog houses. And what students could do, they could use these as guides to help themselves build their own little dog or cat houses. I also did this with windmills when we discussed the weather. And although I did incorporate other engineering activities such as building cars, a zip line during the Week of the Young Child, this was my most concrete way of incorporating engineering. And the students do have a lot of fun with it. They like to use the pictures as guides, and I think they provide a great intro to the world of engineering. Last but not least, this is my math area, that shelf as well as over here. And on this shelf I have different printables that students could work with, from number matching to patterning to shape matching, size sequencing, and these normally change out with theme. So right now we are talking about butterflies, insects, so we have those out here. Then down here we have some sorters, some cubes, favorites as usual, some apples that we could sort, and then a math discovery kit. And then over here we have different puzzles our students could work with, the classic measuring tapes, shaped dominoes, and the balance. This area I am most comfortable with because I really like math. Math is one of my favorite subjects. However, I feel like we don't have as many math materials as we could have, so that is why I will probably use my STEM money toward building up more math materials for my classroom. So that is a look at STEM in my classroom. I think I'm off to a good start with incorporating the 4 different aspects of STEM into the curriculum, although next year, like I said, more vocabulary for science, maybe more technology incorporated, more math, materials, and I think I'll have a great STEM classroom in the future.